Now, I know what some of you are probably thinking. Danilo, why are you covering the meme coin meta again? Haven't you talked about this enough already? And you'd be right to ask. I've covered it plenty. And I'm definitely not trying to get typecasted as that guy. We've broken down the extraction meta, talked about the benefits and drawbacks that Pump Fund brought to the crypto space, and highlighted all kinds of trading bots and tools you can use to get ahead. So, why revisit this topic now? Here's where it gets interesting. Even with crypto markets being as volatile as they have been lately, constant pumps and retraces, uncertainty fueled by things like trade wars and tariffs, there are still builders out there genuinely pushing things forward, and I think they deserve attention. Despite the average pump fund token lifespan falling off a cliff and graduation rates dropping, there are still teams working hard to democratize access to the best trading bots and tools, giving everyone a real shot at success. One of those projects is Fluxbeam, and more specifically, the recent Fluxbot Infinity upgrade. If you followed my channel, you've seen me cover Fluxbot before in my All Things Solana series. I've also mentioned it when talking about trading bot competitors like Photon, BullX, and Nova. And if you've tried those bots, you know each has its strengths. Maybe Photon's interface feels polished, or BullX's analytics dashboard gives you quick clarity. But what makes Fluxbot worth revisiting is how much of a leap forward it's made with Infinity. It's no longer just good enough. It's positioning itself as a true leader. That's what today's video is all about. My name is Danilo, and we're breaking down Fluxbot Infinity, specifically a quick revisit to the older version, the major overhaul it just rolled out, and how to use its new features to your advantage, and what the future holds for the platform. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss future crypto updates. Alright, let's get into it. Let's rewind a little and look at what Fluxbot used to be. What were its features? How did it stack up against competitors like Photon, BullX, and Nova? If you remember my earlier video, Fluxbot has always been tied to Fluxbeam, which is a decentralized exchange supporting next-generation Solana extensions. But while Fluxbeam handled the DEX side, Fluxbot was the real tool traders used to snipe meme coins. Fluxbot was, and still is, a Telegram-based trading bot. You'd connect your Telegram account and get access to a solid suite of features: sniping fresh meme coins, buying, selling, and general trading functions. It worked, but there was a catch. What I always felt Fluxbot lacked was a proper interface. Competing bots like Photon and BullX offered full dashboards with charts and live trade visuals. Fluxbot, being Telegram-based, didn't give you the same transparency. And in that fast-paced meme coin game, that's crucial. Imagine being in the middle of a high volatility launch, trying to snipe an entry, but you're stuck toggling through Telegram commands while competitors are locking in positions through slick web dashboards. That disadvantage mattered. Back then, it was more about speed over clarity. You needed to trust the commands and react fast, but you didn't get that level of granularity or insight some of the others offered. That's where Fluxbot Infinity flipped the script completely. They've introduced a full web-based trading interface that not only fixes the original gap, but might even surpass the competition. The interface feels smooth, fast, and loaded with the granular details traders like us need to make quick decisions. And crucially, you're no longer sacrificing usability for speed. You're getting both. Jumping into the platform, the first thing you'll notice is how clean and simple the new landing page is. No clutter, super responsive. Let's log in real quick. Over on the left, hit login, then connect Telegram under Fluxbot. It prompts you to open Telegram, log in, and boom, trading interface is live in front of you. Now, let's break down the left-hand menu, section by section, and see how Infinity stacks up. First up, the search function. The team has recently upgraded this tab to have more speed, accuracy, and safety. Just search a contract address or ticker, and it should appear here. Pretty simple. Following that, we have swap. Technically tied to Fluxbeam's DEX, but worth a glance. Standard swap layout, but click the gear icon on the top right, and this is where all the magic happens. You can adjust dynamic priority fees live, toggling between market levels, high, and turbo. Watch how the fees adjust in real time. Super useful when volatility is off the charts, especially if you're trying to outpace others in a congested network. No more having to preset random high priority fees or bribery amounts that remain static in any trading environment, which can make you lose unnecessary Solana to fees. Moving on, we've got Smart Money. This feature alone can change your trading strategy. It tracks profitable wallets and whales, showing you exactly what they're buying and selling right now. Think about that. You're getting live intel on where big money is flowing. And the filters? You can narrow it down by buys, sells, new tokens, market caps. You can even quick buy straight from here. Imagine seeing a whale aping into a fresh meme coin and following along instantly. You're no longer playing the catch-up game. One thing I love about this menu is that they even give you options to toggle things like new tokens and first seen only to drill down even further with the live data you want seen. Next up is trending. This will feel familiar if you've used Photon or BullX. You see trending tokens listed with metrics like market cap, volume, holder count, audits, risk scores, all the essentials. But what I appreciate here is how you can even filter tokens to make sure any coins with a bad risk score won't appear in your filtered list to reduce your chances of getting rugged. More on that later. Then there's the Gems tab. Again, similar to the competition, you'll recognize categories like new creation, graduate, and graduated. It's a straightforward way to spot tokens fresh off the press or ones moving through the pipeline. Having this right in Fluxbot's interface now keeps you from hopping between platforms. Then there's the good old bridge feature, letting you move funds between Solana, Ethereum, and other blockchains. That alone saves a lot of clicks, especially those of us who juggle chains regularly. Now let's talk about the token sniper. This was part of Fluxbot's Telegram interface before, but now it's fully integrated. You can choose sniper, shotgun, or Gatling gun modes, different strategies depending on how aggressive you want to be. Set liquidity limits, risk scores, choose decentralized exchanges, whitelist tokens, even preload contract addresses for tokens yet to launch. It's an edge most casual traders don't have. Here's an example. Let's say a hyped token is about to drop. You whitelist it ahead of time. You set Gatling gun mode to spread out rapid fire entries. You're not stuck manually copy-pasting contract addresses or reacting too late. You're in and efficiently. And honestly, one thing I love is that Fluxbot now gives you a choice. You can go for speed and volume or precision. Some bots lock you into one rigid strategy. You don't get that flexibility there. Next, you have the copy trader. Maybe you've spotted a wallet consistently pulling profits. Add their address into the system and mirror their trades automatically. Fixed amounts, percentages, max spend, it's all customizable. No more stalking Solscan trying to mimic whales manually. And under liquidity, you can add liquidity to pools and collect trading fees, just like the previous version. Let's jump back to trending tokens and click into one. Instantly, you'll notice how much more detailed Fluxbot Infinity is compared to competitors. Every transaction, big or small, is tracked in real time, down to tiny decimal points. The recent transactions update live, so you can literally watch the flow of money as it happens and from where. According to the team, 0.6 seconds is all it takes to push through your transaction. Just to prove how granular it is, you can even click on individual candles to see what trades were executed within that time frame. Or you can even set your candle time frame to 1 tick, equivalent to each individual Solana block. Where else can you do that? Next, the history tab. You'll see your entire trade history, your buys, your sells, all neatly laid out, giving you the transparency. Right below that is your traders, where you can see other wallets' trades ranked by realized profits, sorted descending by default. Spot who's dominating. If you see someone crushing it across multiple tokens, add them to the copy trader. On the left, you've got your overall account view. Token balances, unrealized P&L, percentage changes over time frames from 5 minutes to 24 hours. Everything's visible without any need to dig. Now let's talk about how you actually trade. Fluxbot gives you 5 solid options. You can swap, which is simple and instant. Simply select buy and sell, select your Solana amount, adjust the fees, and hit swap. With limit orders, you can set your buy or sell price, and it executes when the market hits it. With take profit, you target price triggers automatic sell, locking in your gains. Stop loss sells if the price dips below your threshold and protects you on the downside. And then you finally have the trailing stop loss, which is dynamic. It locks in gains as the price rises, and it exits automatically if it dips by your set percentage. These tools give you total flexibility depending on your trading style, but hands down, one of the standout features of Fluxbot Infinity is the risk analysis section. Scroll below the swap area, you see it. Fluxbot integrates directly with their native project RugCheck. It pulls deep data on each token's contract and trader activity, flagging any potential red flags before you get burned. Let's click on a token with a dangerous risk score. Right away, you'll see all the potential problems with the token and what they mean. But here's the kicker. Click on the risk analysis box and it pulls you straight into RugCheck for even more depth. What makes this next part crucial is the Insider Networks feature, which is in beta. It maps whether wallets are linked to insiders or devs. For example, on this token, you might find two large wallet clusters controlled by the same entity. That's a massive red flag. They're likely propping up volume to dump on traders later. RugCheck shows 95% of the supply is controlled by insiders, which is an instant no-go. It's practically a built-in protection against rugs. Normally, this tab would actually appear next to the Traders tab on the token interface. But the team might be adjusting a few things right now, which is why I don't see it. Or something is just wrong with my view, I'm not sure. Below that, you'll see basic token information, market cap, total supply, creator wallet, holder distribution. Quickly gauge if whales are dominating or if smaller holders are spread out. All this helps you make smarter calls. Now, I've probably missed a couple of smaller details about the Infinity upgrade, but those are the core features. The bottom line is clear. Fluxbot Infinity has completely reworked its platform. Clean interface, responsive experience, detailed tools. Combine that with RugCheck's deep integration and honestly, it's hard to argue there's a better trading bot out there right now. But they're not stopping here. One feature I'm genuinely excited for, and it's coming soon I hear, is signals and automations. Fluxbot plans to roll out real-time buy-sell signals based on various quantitative metrics, plus ways to automate your trades even further. Imagine you're busy, can't monitor charts all day, but Fluxbot pings you with a signal based on wallet inflows, volume surges, or whale activity. Then it auto-executes your trade. That kind of automation is a game changer, especially for traders who can't dedicate 24/7 screen time. Once that feature drops, I think Fluxbot's going to stand in a complete new league of its own. So that's where things stand with Fluxbot Infinity. Personally, I don't know about you, but I'm 100% making this my go-to trading bot moving forward. I've been following the team for a while now, and they've consistently delivered, especially at a time when a lot of attention is shifting away from honest builders. And with everything they've packed into this upgrade, I'd say Fluxbot isn't just catching up to the competition anymore, it's surpassing most of them. But now, I want to hear from you. What features would you like to be seen added to Fluxbot? Do you think it's already the best option, or are there areas you'd like to see improved? And what bots are you currently using? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you learned something new or found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss my next deep dive into anything and everything crypto. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.